Motherfucking head. Look at my fucking face. I had clear skin. I had hair. Now look at me. Cause my sister wanna do this to me out of anger. Out of hatred. Cause you think I feel like I'm better than you. No, bitch.
Say bye.
My niece 6 years old. She knows so much. Why the fuck you let her see this shit? That would hurt me. But y'all want to get on these blogs and shit and try to make it something that it ain't, bro. No, we gonna speak the truth right here, bro. I'm real, I'm raw, and I'm uncut on this bitch.
Yeah, man. You know, hey, Shalom, call on Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Yes, we're gonna be raw and uncut. This is judgment from the Lord. But I also want to come from the angle is that, man, these curses stick to us, man. Okay? So you got an incident where the sister throws acid on big sister out of jealousy. Okay? Just messed her whole face up. Could have killed her. Could have caused murder. Was close to murder. Okay? But the Lord sent the spirit of vengeance on this woman. So let's dive deep a little bit. Okay? We know that in the curses, okay, we know that in the curses, you know, the curses identify us, man. The curses are an identifier simply because it shows you the people that's held captive to the curses. Okay, now people may say the other nations go through things too, yes, but not to the severity of this. You mostly hear about a white man taking his family out and his kids because his wife cheated. Okay, because his wife committed adultery, which him taking out the wife, that's righteous. Okay, but you rarely hear about acid throwing. You rarely hear about shootouts and gang banging. You rarely hear about adultery running rampant, baby mamas having 10 kids, 7 kids. You know, you rarely hear about robbing. You rarely hear about that shit, man, with these other communities. Now with Israel, man, this is what the Lord said. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54, and it's going to say, man, but this, you can put the woman in this situation too, because the women their eyes are evil towards their sisters too. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Okay, it's the same thing with, you know, it's the same thing amongst his sisters. Okay, where it says, and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother. The same thing with his sisters, man. Eve is not escaped from this. Okay, the Eve is not escaped from this. Eve also got, the Lord smited us with the heart with madness. Okay, just flipping out. You know, for you to throw acid on your sister, man, that's tough. But it gets to that point, man. That's where it gets, because the curses are on us right now. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 28, the Lord Yahawah shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart, and thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways, and thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore, and no man shall save thee. But going to the top, the Lord Yahawah shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart. Okay, our people are mad people. Our people are angry people, uncontrollable tempers. Okay, they can't control themselves, and it results in cases like this. Okay,
I never thought my sister would do this shit to me. Now I gotta go around, motherfucker, ask me, who did this to you, Nene? Who did this to you? This shit hurt.
You know, and the Lord did it to, hey, the Lord did it to you, Nene. Okay. Okay. The Lord did it to you, Nini. That's who you need to reach out to and repent to. Okay? Slakia. No, it goes, I kill, I make a... Okay. Beautiful. Let's get into it. Alright. Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 39. And we'll read it in the KJV version. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God, no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. And you see right here, this woman is wounded right now.
That shit hurt to say my sister, my motherfucking sibling did this to me.
Okay. She's wounded. Alright. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay. So it's judgment from the Lord, man.
We got the same mama, same daddy. My sister did.
Okay. Proverbs 28, verse 5. Evil men understand not judgment, and that can go for women too. Alright. But they that seek the Lord, Yahawah, understand all things. Yes, we understand that this is judgment. We understand that, what we did as a nation of people, we understand, the Lord's judgment on us. And it's how do you say, and it's definitely deserving. It's definitely deserving because we went off and followed other idols. Okay? This is why we in the result of this right here. This is why you get results like this. This is why you get, anger amongst each other. This is why you got, sister and brother coming up against each other, and killing each other. Like they don't even belong to each other. You don't see no other race doing that. Okay? We are the identifier of that, man. And I'm talking about doing it to the full capacity, man.
That shit hurt, bro. Y'all don't know how this shit feel. Y'all making jokes, this shit. This shit ain't no fucking joke. Look at me. Look at my motherfucking skin, bro. My baby's watched this shit. This shit hit my baby's shoes. It could have hit my baby's skin.
Look at that. Smite with madness. I guess the girl her sister that threw acid on her, threw it while the baby was right there. Threw acid on her while the baby was right there. It hit the baby's shoes. Okay? Slack it real quick. Oh, hold on. Slack it. You find that real quick. Beautiful. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. And I'll read it in NLT version. The most tender and delicate woman among you, so delicate she would not so much as touch the ground with her foot, will be selfish towards the husband she loves and toward her own son or daughter. I'm gotta read King James. I don't like selfish. I don't like the word. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 56. The tender, delicate woman among you, the KJV version, among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and toward her daughter, man, and also toward her sisters, her siblings. Okay, let me grab this one. We can close on up. Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Okay, anytime you got acid being thrown anywhere, man, that's man. Okay, and this is Luke 12. I believe it's Luke 12. Yeah, Luke 12 Luke 12 verse Okay, Luke 12 verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. Okay, that's division.
Shit hit my baby's shoes. It could have hit my baby's skin. The fuck? How you think that made me feel? All my fucking hair cut off. Look at my motherfucking head. Look at my fucking face. I had clear skin. I had hair. Now look at me.
Man, that's the judgment of the Lord. Okay, but it says, reading here at 51, Luke chapter 12 verse 51. Suppose ye that I am come to give peace on earth? I tell you, nay, but rather division. For verse 52, for from henceforth there shall be 5 in one house divided, 3 against 2, and 2 against 3. And this incident is gonna definitely end up dividing people in that household, in that family. Verse 53, the father shall be divided against the son, and how much if the father against the son? How much the sister against the sister? And the son against the father, the mother against the daughter, and the daughter against the mother, and the mother-in-law against her daughter-in-law, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. Okay, so that's what's going on. In verse 54 it says, and he said also to the people, when ye see a cloud rise out of the west, straightway ye say, there cometh a shower. And so it is. So these are the times that we're in, man. Okay, we are under the curses, and the only one that's going to lift us off of these curses is the Lord Yahawashi. Okay, until then, we're gonna have to, see these type of horrific incidents, man. Accidents. And not accidents.
Cause you think I feel like I'm better than you. No, bitch.
That's mighty judgment right there. Acid thrown on her, man. She could have died. But the Lord kept the spirit. But listen, the Lord's still gonna end up killing her if she don't repent. The Lord gonna end up killing them. Okay? So with that, I'm gonna say Shalom. Quick lesson. Lord, when it was edifying, I'm gonna say Shalom, call all Yahawah. By Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Rakakodash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.